Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. As always, your host Papatello bringing you coverage and news and all that good stuff from above. Hope everyone's having a blessed day, and a good one as well. Now in today's video, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Today's video, I'm a little ticked off, and I have to explain to you my reasons why I'm annoyed, and I have to have a serious discussion here with the Blizzard developers of the past 2 days of Season Discovery, the faults I'm already seeing with 1, the hype, and 2, PvP. So let's talk about the hype first. The fact that Blizzard decided not to put out a video of any package of Phase 5 whatsoever is beyond me. We did not get no release, we did not get no snippet, no trailer, no nothing of any other insights on things that they wanted to showcase with Phase 5. I'm actually genuinely shocked that they did not decide to release any announcement. I saw people saying this in Discords as well, that nothing came out. It just said, here's the release date, enjoy it. And I am actually genuinely surprised that they decided to go down this route, because I think that hurt the hype for Phase 5 in Season of Discovery. I don't think it was a good decision on their end. I still understand that people are clearing the raid and doing the world's first on BWL, which is cool. I have no hate towards that. But still, not a good choice in my opinion when you released videos for your other phases. Nothing happened for Phase 5, no hype for it whatsoever. And people weren't even streaming Season of Discovery to that point in hype to Phase 5. Some creators were, and more power to them, but I really feel like the hype could have been a little bit better. Just my opinion. Whether people disagree or agree on that. It's my, point of view. It's how I feel, and I'm always going to stand by my words, whether I'm right or wrong. It's the way I, go about life. So take it as you will. Number 2, and this is a much longer subject than it is the first one, because there's really not much to discuss on that first one. PvP. Now in PvP, some people like it, some people don't. I get it. Not PvP is not meant for everybody. They don't even like classic PvP because they obviously feel like it's super unbalanced, and Horde has better ratios than the Alliance. This is always a known fact, and there's imbalances, right? Since the dawn of time. But in Season of Discovery, it's been so haywire, to the point where it's nowhere even close to classic era PvP. In Season of Discovery, a lot of classes are just straight up broken. All of our runes and everything that we have and the power scaling, we're all wonky at this point. And how they try to handle it in Battleground right now is by implementing their damage reduction aura, and the 30 and 40% to physical and reduced magic damage. At the same time with the stamina buff that you get in PvP. I think the aura is horrible, to be honest with you. It only benefits 10 classes. Even more than we've ever seen before. And that's without those 10 classes taking any flask or any consumes and tryharding. These 10 classes are all walking raid bosses within Battlegrounds. It is probably the worst thing I've ever seen before. And it almost reminds me to the point where it's like, it's a wannabe retail PvP where every class in BGs and, solo rated queue arenas, all this stuff, they're all super tanky. But there is bursts when those burst windows open. But in Season of Discovery, those burst windows feel non-existent for any burst class due to this really strong health meta that we're in right now, especially 10 class meta. These classes don't die. They take forever to kill, and your class totally gets shut off offline to the point where it almost feels like everybody should just make 10 classes. You're going to survive everything anyways. It's pointless. And yes, range does damage, don't get me wrong, but they're not as tanky as these other 10 classes that are just walking around as literal bosses within Battlegrounds. It is absolutely insane. It is blowing my mind that this is the direction that Blizzard wants to head in for this aura. Either remove the aura or tweak it, come up with a better solution. That's all I really have to say about that. I don't care if it's shamans or warriors or prot paladins or guardians. All this tank class shit, it's pretty trash, be honest with you. It's cool to be tanky, don't get me wrong, but there's a level of tankiness in Era compared to a level of tankiness in Season of Discovery, and SOD has pushed it to an all-time high. However, though, I digress on that topic. When it comes to the current epidemic going on in Season of Discovery, on why it's total dog shit at the moment, and I genuinely mean that, it is really bad, because of Blizzard's decisions to give Alliance 2 marks per loss in Battlegrounds. Especially with the Wrathy Basin weekend. The Alliance are smart. Players are smart. Horde is smart. They realize what's going on. They have mutually decided in games, and you could see them walking past each other. I was dancing and laughing with I think an orc shaman or warrior the other night, just laughing. What's going on? Because people, if you solo queue into these games, they all just want to give up. Because they realized that if you give up, you get into games faster, and you net more profit of honor per hour by just losing. So Alliance is getting about 30 to 40k honor per hour. Horde's getting about 100k honor an hour just winning games nonstop. It's insane. Everyone's already reached the 500k honor cap in like one night. 2 days, if anything, max. Imagine that. You've reached a 500,000 honor cap in 1 to 2 days in classic version of WoW, Season of Discovery. That is absurd. That is insane. Now, I will say the one thing I hate on the player base on the ally side is like, I can't believe you guys want to just freaking lay down and lose games. But at the same time, I don't blame you, because Blizzard is giving you the option to give up. They're giving you the option to quit. And in my eyes, that shows me Blizzard truly doesn't care about PvP. Until they make changes on this, that is what shows what's going on here. It's showing me that they don't care whatsoever. And that is baffling. That is insane. You have a player base that actually enjoys PvP, even though it is unbalanced as shit in SOD. And there is obvious problems with classes, and you know those classes are the problems. I'm not even going to call them out, but you know what the classes are the problems. And it's like ridiculous. And it's a reason why players don't even want a PvP anymore. They'd rather PvP in Ever, or just wait to Classic Plus. At the end of the day, though, this is not a good direction to head in. This loser mentality, this give up mentality. There's no battling in Battlegrounds. The only time we've been battling the past 2 days is when I did pre-mades with my friends. Shout out to Steven Bonez and my boy Olympic. We've been doing pre-mades and won like 20 plus games already in a row. And actually winning games. Steven made this like reverse, or we called it the Skibidi meta, and like we do the reverse Skibidi, where basically we're running around and we act like we lose, but then we capture all the flags and win the game, and it's fun. It's actually fun. And shout out to him. He's a great creator. But really, man, without that, doing pre-mades, this game is bad. This version of the game in PvP is bad. Like it's not good. I have no issues with PvE, by the way. Any players that do PvE to get PvP content, or sorry, any PvE players that get PvP gear for PvE content, I have no problems with you guys. You're out of the equation. I don't have issues with PvE. I like doing PvE myself. I want to, obviously get into BWL this week. I did ZG last night, and I want to do Prince Thunderin, all that stuff. I'm doing that. I'm talking about strictly PvP here. If you don't leave any comments about PvE, because that's not what this is about. This is not good direction. If you don't see this being a bad decision on Blizzard's end, you have literally no idea what's good for PvP. You have no good take on this, and I can't take you serious. This is horrible. Now, I get it's seasonal, so who gives a crap? The players that actually want to see genuine decisions happen good and positive for Classic Plus in the future to get ideas from SOD, if there's any good ideas from SOD, give a crap. I give a crap what happens within this game, because I love making content on this game, because I love World of Warcraft, because I love the community, I love the player base. No matter how toxic they are, there's a lot of good positive light in here, besides the darkness that happens sometimes. But I'm being genuine serious about this. This needs to change, Blizzard. Now, I'm not saying revert people's honor. You're going to cause a firestorm. You don't want your foreign posts to like blow up. But maybe make longer queues on the Alliance and incentivize wins and winning mentality and actual good pre-mades to want to win the games. That maybe might be a good decision. Or remove the 2 marks, make it 1, and you could still keep the 7,500 honor. Or maybe just keep it a 5,000 honor. Whatever you want to do. Or 2,500 honor. Reduce the cost. Whatever. Maybe that's what I would recommend. Experimentation. Give it a shot. Give it a try. Take the risk. It's fine. You took a risk with this decision. This risk backfired on you majorly. That's fine. Let's rebound the ball. Let's take another risk. Let's do something else, Blizzard. Let's get on the ball here. I believe in you guys. I've been in support of the developers because I still think they do a good job with SOD. But this genuinely needs to be discussed. I will shine light on the topic. I know other creators are probably going to shine light on this too, or have. And I'm going to give you my honest, input on this. And I'm curious about what you guys have to output in the comments below. Because this is not good. And I can see this, if this happens and continues within the month, PvP might be just dead. It's going to be just sitting outside of Ironforge, maybe dueling occasionally in Stormwind here and there, which is no problem with that. And then maybe some Warsong Gulch queues here and there. I could see Warsong Gulch being the more serious PvP out of anything, but this is just a mockery amongst PvP, in my personal opinion. I'm still even shocked that Blizzard never even decided to add a new battleground or something for PvP players. But I don't know. I don't like the fact that, honestly, it's the one thing that bothers me the most. And I'm sorry, I'm a little tired right here too. But I just don't like this quitter mentality. I hate that. I hate that shit. That bothers me the most out of everything that I've ever seen in Season of Discovery, is that you basically allowed your players to say, I'm giving up. I know I'm sounding, repetitive here, but I'm not trying to rant any longer. That's all I want to talk about today. Please, Blizzard, do something fast. Fix this. Otherwise, this is just going to be Raid Log Fiesta. This game's going to go right back on Raid Log and this week already and continuing. And PvP is chalked. Like, I have no idea what the hell we're doing with this decision. Just my personal opinion. Maybe you guys disagree. That's fine. I'm just giving the truth to it. I'm, shedding light on the issues at hand. And that's basically all I want to talk about today. I could see players maybe continuing PvP after they get like some cool weapons from BWL and stuff of that nature. But with this aura, the way it is right now, and the system they have in place, I just don't think that's the end-all be-all for Phase 5 Season of Discovery. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Much love to you, amigos. Keep on keeping on. I know it's a shorter video, but I just want to get straight to the point because I've had it with these, these past 2 days, I guess, so to say, of what's going on. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Anywho, much love to you, amigos. Keep on keeping on. Shine on. All that good stuff. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. So basically, all the players right now are getting a hairband around their hair, and when the horde comes, they're wrapping around their hair, they're putting it up, and they're basically saying it's time to suck some